Hey everyone, Rachel Conga back with Tyler, the R2 dude.
Hey,
Star Wars and stuff. Can I just say real quickly, I was like, when I first started playing this game again, I'm like, huh, Putt Putt's voice sounds different than I remember. I thought it was like, I guess I was thinking of the Travels Through Time voice that Putt Putt had, but then I looked at the credits and it says featuring the voice of Nancy Cartwright. I'm like, holy shit, they got Bart Simpson to do this?
Bart? Bart?
Scientology is a scam, Bart.
I wish I could do a Simpsons voice, but I cannot do a Simpsons voice.
I can at least attempt to do like
Ah!
Hans Moleman. Oh
Is that
gosh,
my Uncle Frank?
Your Uncle Frank. I thought Frank was like, who's Frank in your mythos again on Twitter?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't even remember.
I use Frank as a joke name for a bunch of things.
Okay, so Ralph is like the name of the girls in your canonical universe of bullshit.
Hey, no, Ralph is totally a girl's name. Like, Ralph is an absolute girl's name.
Yeah, sure it is. I can do a Hans Moleman impression like, hello, I'd like the largest seabell you have. No, that's too big. It's really funny if you know the context of the scene.
Yeah.
So this is the part where I give up on that because it's like disgusting.
Wait, what is wrong with the face?
I don't know,
it's not
but
supposed to look good, is it?
Can I just say real quickly, this button breaks for some reason. I'm not sure why, because he's not like trapped in there. We find out later that he's not trapped. He just needs his like clown nose. Spoilers, by the way.
Huh.
Yeah, he's not trapped in there at all. I'm not sure why. You'd think you'd have to get something to untrap him, but maybe that's like a beta concept and they couldn't fix it or something.
Is that his antennae that's like sticking up like that with a bow on it?
I didn't see it. Well, I guess that was part of his character's. I like how Putt-Putt's like a kleptomaniac and he just picks stuff up off the ground. Even if he doesn't know what they're for. He tries to justify it too by... He tries to justify it by being like, oh, this must have got left here for no reason. I better go return it to where it belongs or something.
Yep, just come up with bullcrap in order to excuse it. Like, oh, well, this I will give back to its rightful owner someday.
Can I say real quick that I just picked this at random because I wanted to show off the animation for like if you fuck it up and you just pick completely the wrong recipe and shit. I wonder. I think the recipe, the actual recipe, is pretty like random every time.
Huh.
So like I wonder if some speedrunners can just like, you know, I lost your train of thought. Let's talk about the dicks again.
Is there a big speedrunning community among Putt Putt?
No, there isn't, but there is one guy who did like this intense speedrun of Putt Putt Saves the Zoo where it's like...
Oh, Putt Putt just got drunk.
No, dude, the cup
Putt
got
Putt's
drunk.
getting smashed.
The cup
Putt,
was drunk.
You can't drive, you just drank.
That reminds me of a joke. I can't remember if I saw it in like a dream or if it was like a real show or something, but it was something like... It was something like, do you have a license to drive? And he's like, yes. And no, wait. Oh, it's Speed Buggy. It was the Speed Buggy segment or something. And he's like, oh, I can't remember exactly where it was, but it was like, I didn't know I needed a license to drive myself. Like he's a car, you know. Oh, it was Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. I know it. I remember now.
I love Harvey Birdman.
Can we talk about that time, like, that time Scooby and Shaggy were, like, stoners and shit?
Yeah. This guy looks like he might be, racially insensitive.
Oh, what? Oh, dear, this might be kind of bad. There's an Italian stereotype in... Oh, I don't know. I really don't. But that there's an Italian man at the beginning of Putt Putt Saves the Zoo or something. He's an Italian stereotype.
Is it like different makes or models or something that makes up the
Makes them
difference.
so like a Chevrolet Silverado. A Chevrolet Silverado might be like the people owning the gas stations or something. Stereotypically.
A juggling club.
The Fords are the ones that live in the South.
A star.
What?
A star.
We could make up some horrible things with that. Oh hey, it's a matching game.
Yeah, it is, and it's like not that hard. Well, it took me a while to get started, but you know.
Yeah, once you get started, yeah.
Yeah, it gets a lot easier the more you like see and shit.
Hey, that's not fair. That one doesn't have a match.
Yeah, it's bullshit, man.
This guy cheated.
Yeah,
racially insensitive cheater.
Yeah, man. Like Putt Putt's telling him off, but now he's like going off on us.
For those, is this guy actually Eastern European?
Oh, I don't think so. I think he's like, he has like some sort of city accent, like he's a little bit of a wimp or something. I think I haven't seen this.
Cow. Putt Putt, I thought you were so woke, man. You were woke with when it came to gender, but not when it comes to race. Holy cow.
Why do you think he was woke with gender?
Oh, he's woke with gender because you know all cars are male and female.
Asexually reproducing. I thought we established that the car's antenna goes in the exhaust port of the Death Star to make babies.
Exactly. That's canon now. That's the only thing that makes sense.
I like to imagine like someone who worked on this game is gonna. I like to imagine I'm looking this up like a playthrough. Like I wonder what kind of shit like playthroughs there are of my game, and he looks at this and he's like, "Holy shit, this is awful."
I wonder if the cars can like impregnate themselves.
How does a car get pregnant? Like, how does it carry the baby?
The Circus is BJ.
I don't know what a BJ is.
BJ.
Hey, that looks just like Mama Mubasa from the cartoon.
BJ.
He's
he's a friend of Barney.
Mama Mubasa, is that you?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, you mean like Barney the dinosaur? I thought you were talking about Barney from The Simpsons.
No, not Barney from The Simpsons. Barney the dinosaur.
BJ.
I mean,
BJ,
don't be
BJ.
wrong. I'm sure Barney from The Simpsons likes his BJ as well.
Hot roasted peanut.
What the fuck? Okay. Remember that time Homer like lent his car to Barney, and Barney took it to New York and shit, and it was like right next to the. Well, I better not say those words because we get demonetized back to them. Let's talk about this elephant lady because I'm regretting going down that road of that episode because like it was kind of weird when that other thing happened like a couple years later.
Good to see you.
This elephant likes nuts.
Oh my god. Why do people think elephants like peanuts exactly?
Oh, good. Maybe I'll get
because it was in the Dumbo movie, I guess. So
no, it's like every time an animal is associated with a food they like, they don't actually like that food in real life. Like rabbits are only supposed to eat the green part of carrots. Because they eat the orange part of carrots, they get like diarrhea or something. And then like the cats don't actually like to drink milk because they're lactose intolerant. They can't drink like cow's milk. And like the dog from Food Fight likes raisins because in real life raisins are poisonous to dogs. Although I did like that joke where John Tron just looks at it and he's like, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that one.
So yeah, we're getting the saw and this like.
Oh, good. Putt Putt's
okay,
the dangerous weaponry.
Yeah, he's preparing for Smash, dude. Oh dear, that mouse just ate part of that. Scoop.
I mean, I've been playing through those Resident Evil games, and they are basically an adventure game, just like Putt Putt. So I'm every single time now he's picking something up, I'm thinking, oh, good, that will help against the zombies. But I don't think there's going to be zombies showing up in Putt Putt.
No, there's no zombies because that would involve gore and we're just not gonna we're not touching that shit. They said when they made this.
Maybe it'll happen after the Putt Putt goes through puberty game.
Forgot. I'm glad I'm not drinking anything because I get something coming out of my nose at this point.
I mean, Putt Putt's already underage drinking. I mean,
why?
He's growing up.
Or Mythos is getting weird.
I mean, he's underage drinking. He's giving his nuts to the elephant. I mean, he ain't a little car anymore.
Let me make a joke so we can like balance. I forgot to pick up the umbrella until like later, but
dashboard there.
Yeah, and Putt Putt.
It just sits there, does nothing.
Does nothing the whole game.
Is he all right?
What did you say?
Is he even blinking? Is he okay?
No, he's not blinking, but he's okay. Cause later on, it gets itchy when like he carries the fleas around for a flip the fleas flea act.
Hi, pigs.
Look at that pig crossing its arms. It's like absolutely fucking not, you fucker.
Hi, I'm Putt Putt, and actually,
Pig
So these
fuckers.
cars run on gasoline.
so where is your
Yeah, there's like one scene in Putt Putt Joins the Race where Putt Putt like inhales some super duper juice, but like that counts as like Putt Putt using it up, so like it's no longer usable for the quest, so you have to get more of it or something. It's weird.
Huh.
Yeah, you can either give yourself super duper like Formula One race car gasoline, or you can give it to the guy who actually needs it.
So does this take place like if there's gasoline and stuff? Is this like that Cars theory where people are actually like humans are extinct or whatever? Or like
You're talking about the Pixar theory where it's all in one universe?
Yeah.
That was confirmed non-canon by the eventually. Yeah, it's like I do kind of like the I kind of like the concept behind it, but at the same time I kind of view it as like a creepypasta thing instead of like a legitimate theory.
I honestly would have preferred if they just didn't confirm it one way or the other.
I would have preferred it if they did confirm that it was bullshit.
Yeah, I wish they didn't. I wish they just kind of were like, oh yeah, hey, you know, we're not gonna say yes, we're not gonna say no, just
Like there was one where like that guy John R. Dilworth, the guy who made Courage the Cowardly Dog, which you were banned from watching as a kid because your parents were kind of pussies about it. He said he was asked about whether or not Courage the Cowardly Dog takes place in like purgatory or something, by like Pan Pizza, Rebel Taxi, YouTube or whatever. So John R. Dilworth was like, I'd hate to sound like a suit and confirm that false. He really was like committed to this idea that of viewer interpretation or whatever. So we're gonna talk to this lady next time because it's almost the end of the part, and I just wanted to make sure my save file was actually there and stuff.
Big McThankies from McSpankies.